Welcome back. This is yet another mistake that we all do. And why should I point fingers at others? Even I do it more often. I'm working on it. Emotions dictating your responses. More often, when we speak with emotions, we say things we don't really mean. Good communicators let their emotions rest for a while, think, and then respond rather than react emotionally. Let's look at a couple of situations here. Now, you prepare very well for a competitive exam, which is coming up, right? You get really good percentiles in your mock exams and you leave early for the exam center to revise. Now, suddenly on the day of the exam, while you're on your way to the exam center, you have a flat tire. Now you get anxious and stressed and your revision time is gone. So you think about it that, I started early because I wanted to revise at the exam center, right? Now, there are two ways to look at it. One, bases the anxiousness and stress that you get because of a situation which was out of your control. You can either totally, do the exam really badly. You can forget about all the hours and all the efforts that you put in to learn about the subject of the exam so that you can do well in your competitive exam. That's one thing which you can do. So again, what you can do is emotion dictating your responses, as a result of which your exam goes really bad. Another thing which you can look at doing is, let's assume that you needed some rest, and the way that you got a flat tire, you got your mind diverted for some time and you were focusing not on the exam, but you were focusing on getting the tire fixed or fixing the tire yourself, right? And as a result, you doubled your focus and concentration during the exam and scored a 95th percentile. Wow, that's amazing, right? So again, try not to let emotions dictate your responses. Think through well and then respond accordingly. Let's look at situation 2. You have your yearly appraisal with your manager. We all do that, right? We all have appraisals on a yearly basis, or let's say a 6-monthly basis, half-yearly basis. Last time you prepared really well, you got a deck in place, you had ideas for growth in your business. Your manager just spent 5 minutes with you, right? There was no presentation and the score that you got was way below your expectations. And based on your expectations, you got a very low raise. Were you motivated? No, you were demotivated. No problem. Now this time, the appraisal is again back and you decide not to prepare a PPT and neither prepare well. Well, don't you think that you're getting emotional, angry, frustrated? And as a result, you're missing out on a chance to showcase your yearly achievements. What if your manager asks you, give a presentation or present what you've been doing in the last year, and you are in line for a promotion and you let emotions dictate your responses? Think again. So we must always try not to have emotions dictating our responses. Emotions can dictate our reactions, but emotions ideally should never dictate our responses. Let's meet each other in the next video.